Aloha, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Keys Book Webcamera show. It's me, your host, John Onolani Remus IV. I'm here to bring you some of my current thoughts, hoping to inspire maybe thoughts that you'll decide to repeat to yourself and reinvent yourself, reprogram your mind. I am constantly doing my best at all times, and I don't change. I can leave this body or use it to express myself. Me being God, I can show what love is. Even if this body, doesn't last long, even if it's gone tomorrow, nothing will have changed. I am still God. Repeat this to yourself. Let this make your life full of peace, hope, and richness. I mean, art may be cool, art may be fun, beautiful jewels, beautiful things, but it's really energy and creative force that can be felt behind that art. It can be felt by the artist, felt by the person perceiving it. It's an arrangement based off of what consciousness is doing, what we are doing as one. So, if I want the finest things, I must be willing to produce the best as well. If I want an expensive watch, for example, I'll have to make something that can be comparably, but ultimately, an appetite for fancy things or costly food, etc., can be replaced by a desire for the soulmate. How about that, huh? Leads me to another thought. Why are there violent acts in the world? Uh, well, I believe it's because people are either mentally handicapped or under the influence of drugs, or they are legitimately trying to defend themselves. Uh, or it might be something else. They might be forced, they might be, you know, just under some type of duress, or, but these that I've mentioned are not very often the case, especially in America. What is the case is we all have sexual needs, and and self-pleasuring helps to fulfill those needs, and so one can control the factor of lust, the element of lust in their life, and focus on other things higher up in the chakra level and in life to really have an enriched life. Okay, so saying somebody is perfect or great only implies that they are at the same vibration as you, so you really like that, you feel a semblance to that person. So in other words, trying to go beyond the concepts of polarity and enter into this oneness and just experience a sort of freedom that can be experienced when one has their their own religion, their own beliefs, when they're doing their own thing. I want a safe relationship, and I want to protect what's dear to me, and spend the whole life with somebody, have financial stability, um, which I believe is more important than my profession, because interestingly, I personally have kind of a difficult time, or a reluctance to handle financial things. I just don't really like doing it. So I'll have to find somebody to be in my life who will be able to fulfill that part, I believe. So that way I can focus on things I like to do. Um, Religion is simply talking about things that are non um, what do you call it, non-professional, like not talking about what time you're supposed to be at work or how to do a job. Religion is talking about everything else, including should you eat certain foods, diet, lifestyle, exercise, um, standards of living and relationships. Um, Religion is not something 2,000 years ago written down, I believe. I believe it's what I talk about now. And one thing I like about Christianity is it brings about a certain civility when put into action, because strong Christians who follow the Bible will and speak those words will find themselves only wanting to have one lifetime connection with, a mate. In other words, put all their cards in all their chips in and just get married to one person and have for the rest of their life. That's what I want to do essentially. I want to prepare, control, all lust factors and everything, and um, just really be perceptive as to who I like, who I might like. Mm, Only I can know who I like, what I like, uh, what type of art I like, and what my priorities are. So let's see. See, even if I was given a whole bunch of money right now, I believe I wouldn't be able to manage it, and therefore I need to be with somebody who knows how. Right. So what else am I going to share with you this evening? Let's see. I encourage you to ask yourself questions and try to answer them yourself. Become more and more self-dependent. Ask yourself where you direct your energy. The people I hang out with, is it because they have something I want? Or is it because they like me for my beliefs and I really like hanging out with them? Or is it just for my own entertainment? Remember to distinguish. Entertainment is in the realm of like professionalism. I mean, like professional setting. Like, you go to a music concert and you pay to be entertained. Family, I believe, are not for entertainment. They're for genuine connectivity and just um, what's the word? just harmonization of frequency. Um, Here are some thoughts. Being, hold on, take a deep breath. I'm just going through here. Um, okay, so standards such as I will be this healthy. Well, rituals make that standard possible. So rituals such as going running and eating a certain way, the little things I do every day, those are what makes life real. So, what are my standards going to be? How about to be in heaven on earth, to be royalty, to be a great prince, to love, to have a family, to be with my happy with myself, to be happy. That's a standard. A standard to be joyous, which is even more than just the occasional happy, you know, happy about receiving a gift, but joyous. Joy is something that is the foundation of life and is not dependent on external factors, but it's an internal sense of hope and a compass of faith. Alright, so I think one big thing that um, makes me feel good is that I am here to give something special to others. What is that? I'm going to fulfill that role. Uh, what is the one thing that I would want and that I don't see out there? Um, that includes not just tangible things like new technologies or art, but also conceptual ideas to be embellished upon and so on. So let's see. Here's a cool phrase or quote. I now command my subconscious mind to direct me to helping as many as possible and use humor and intellect and excitement to make it happen. And I don't compete with someone else. I compete with what I am capable of. Okay. And who I spend my time with is who I become. In other words, the words that I speak of, if they're religious words, not things like, what time are we going to meet for work? Or how do I cook? How do I, um, paint? But if I talk about and be in proximity to people, I take something from them. Their subconscious mind affects me, and their words affect me, and let me think. Anything else? Change when somebody says I am foolish to I am brilliant. Make it my world. Alright. Till next time.